Welcome to my channel, Most Worth Coins WC, where history lives in your hands. If you're passionate about rare coins, vintage currency, and the fascinating stories behind them, you're in the right place. Don't forget to watch the full video. Share it with your fellow collectors, like, and subscribe to stay updated with more valuable content every week. So, let's get started. The 2011 United Kingdom 20 pence coin, featuring the obverse inscription Elizabeth II D.G. Reg F.D. 2011 is part of the British decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. The denomination of 20 pence was first issued in 1982 to fill a gap between the 10p and 50p coins, offering a convenient value for transactions and change-making. The coin is a heptagon-shaped, equilateral, curved, seven-sided piece, notable for its distinctive tactile feel and unique appearance, which allows it to be quickly identified both visually and by touch. By 2011, the 20 pence had already undergone significant design changes since its introduction, the most notable being the 2008 redesign under the Royal Mint's Heraldic Shield series. The 2011 issue follows this newer format, displaying a partial segment of the Royal Arm shield across its reverse, with the remaining portion spread across other coin denominations of the series, creating a unifying motif for UK circulating coins. On the obverse of the 2011 20 pence is the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley, IRB, which was introduced in 1998 and remained in use until 2015. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing right, with a more mature and realistic depiction compared to previous portraits, including a strong emphasis on natural facial features rather than idealized smoothing. Around the portrait runs the Latin legend, Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.D. 2011, expanded as Elizabeth II De Gratia Regina Fide Defensatrix, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The lettering is evenly spaced along the rim, and the date 2011 is positioned directly beneath the monarch's neck truncation. The reverse design, created by Matthew Dent, forms part of the groundbreaking redesign of UK coinage introduced in 2008. Dent's concept split the royal arms across multiple coins, with each denomination showing a fragment of the shield. The 20 pence coin carries the lower right portion of the royal arms, specifically depicting the first quarter of the English royal arms, 3 lions passant guardant, and part of the Scottish lion rampant, framed by the distinctive heptagonal border. This design is both modern and heraldic, blending centuries of tradition with a contemporary minimalist presentation. The reverse bears no inscription of denomination on its face, apart from the numeral 20 in a small font, placed discreetly within the shield fragment, making it a departure from earlier 20 pence coins that spelled out 20 pence prominently. Technical specifications of the 2011 20 pence coin include a standard weight of 5.0 grams, a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.7 millimeters. It is struck in copper-nickel alloy, 84% copper, 16% nickel, giving it a silver-like luster, high durability, and resistance to corrosion. Its seven-sided equilateral curved design is mathematically engineered so that it has a constant width across opposing points, which allows it to work in vending and coin handling machines just like a round coin. The edge of the coin is plain, smooth, with no milling, making it distinct from many other UK coins which feature reeded edges. In terms of mintage, the 2011 20 pence was produced in large quantities for circulation by the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, South Wales, meaning it is relatively common in everyday change. However, the coin was also issued in brilliant uncirculated BU condition in annual mint sets, as well as in proof quality for collectors. These special strikes are distinguished by their sharper detail, polished fields, and overall higher production quality. While most circulating examples bear standard wear from handling, proof and BU versions are highly valued by numismatists seeking pristine specimens. From a collectability standpoint, the 2011 20 pence is not considered rare in normal, circulated condition, with most examples holding only face value unless in uncirculated or proof grade. However, the broader 20 pence series does contain one famous variety, the 2008 undated mule error, in which the obverse was paired with a reverse lacking the year. And this has led some collectors to inspect all 20p coins closely, including 2011 issues, in search of minting errors. While no official major error type is documented for the 2011 issue, minor die rotations, weak strikes, and planche flaws can be found and are collected by error specialists. Historically, the 2011 coin sits within the later years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, when the UK was still using purely metallic coinage without the bimetallic $1 and $2 coins dominating daily use. The 20 pence retained strong circulation demand, as it was commonly used alongside the 10p to make small sums. It also remained popular for vending and parking machines before contactless payments started reducing coin usage in the late 2010s. The piece thus represents a transitional period in British currency history, both technologically and culturally, as traditional coin use was beginning to face modern challenges. Numismatically, the coin is a fine example of the Royal Mint's ongoing effort to merge tradition with innovation. The obverse continues the centuries-old practice of Latin inscriptions and formal regal portraiture, while the reverse reflects a bold and modern design philosophy introduced in the 21st century. The coin's continued production into 2011 also demonstrates the stability of the denomination and its enduring practicality within the UK monetary system. For collectors, especially those assembling complete date runs of the post-2008 Shield 20 pence coins, the 2011 piece is an essential entry, and pristine specimens, especially proofs, can be appreciated for their artistry and crisp detail. The 2012 United Kingdom 20 pence coin, inscribed Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.D. 2012, is a 7-sided cupronickel circulation coin produced by the Royal Mint as part of Britain's decimal coinage series. It belongs to the heraldic shield design family introduced in 2008, which reimagined the reverses of most UK coins to form a unified depiction of the royal arms when placed together. The 20 pence denomination, first issued in 1982, had long been valued for filling the transaction gap between the 10p and 50p coins. By 2012, the denomination was well established in daily British commerce, though coin usage was gradually beginning to decline with the rise of contactless payments. The 2012 issue continues the modernized design approach adopted 4 years earlier, combining centuries of heraldic tradition with contemporary minimalist styling. On the obverse, the coin features the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley FRBS in 1998. This effigy was praised for its realism and mature portrayal, breaking away from the softer, idealized profiles of earlier portraits. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a wedding gift in 1947 from Queen Mary, which has become an iconic element in her coinage likeness. The bust faces right, with IRB's initials positioned just beneath the neckline. Surrounding the portrait runs the Latin legend Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.D. 2012, an abbreviation of Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The date appears at the end of the legend, evenly spaced and aligned to follow the heptagonal rim. The reverse of the 2012 20 pence coin was designed by Matthew Dent, whose 2008 redesign of UK circulating coins marked one of the most significant changes in British numismatic history since decimalization in 1971. dense concept split the royal arms into segments across multiple coin denominations, with the 20 pence featuring part of the first quarter, 3 lions passant guardant representing England, and part of the second quarter, lion rampant representing Scotland. The design is deliberately cropped so that when placed alongside other denominations, from the 1p to the 50p, the full shield emerges. This approach transformed the 20 pence from a standalone coin into a piece of a larger visual puzzle. The reverse bears only a small numeral 20 rather than the full denomination wording, a departure from the pre-2008 20 pence coins, which clearly spelled out 20 pence in large letters. The physical specifications of the 2012 20 pence remain consistent with earlier issues of the denomination. It weighs 500 grams, has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, and a thickness of about 1.7 millimeters. It is struck in cupra nickel, an alloy of 84% copper and 16% nickel, chosen for its silver-like appearance, durability, and resistance to corrosion. Its most distinctive feature is its equilateral curved heptagon shape, which maintains a constant width across opposing points, allowing it to roll smoothly in coin-handling machines. The edge is plain, smooth, without milling, further distinguishing it from coins like the 10p or $1, which typically have reeded edges. The unusual shape, originally adopted for the 50p in 1969, was scaled down for the 20 pence in 1982 to ensure easy tactile recognition. In mintage terms, the 2012 20 pence was produced in significant numbers for circulation, making it common in general currency. In addition to circulating strikes, the Royal Mint also issued the coin in brilliant uncirculated BU quality in annual mint sets and in proof condition for collectors, with the latter struck to the highest numismatic standards, featuring frosted designs on mirror-like fields. While standard circulated examples hold only face value, pristine mint-state coins, especially proofs, carry collector appeal for their sharp details and aesthetic finish. From a numismatic perspective, the 2012 coin sits in a period of stability for the denomination. There were no major design changes between 2008 and 2015, meaning date-run collectors can expect visual consistency across these years. That said, specialists continue to examine all years of 20 pence coins for potential varieties or errors. The most famous error in the denomination's history is the 2008 undated mule, caused when an old obverse die without a date was accidentally paired with the new reverse, creating the first UK decimal coin without a date since decimalization. While the 2012 issue has no officially recorded major errors, examples with minor die cracks, misalignments, or planchet flaws exist and are of interest to error coin enthusiasts. In historical context, 2012 was a year of considerable significance. In the UK, most notably marking Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee, celebrating 60 years on the throne. While the circulating 20 pence retained its regular design, the Royal Mint issued various commemorative coins in higher denominations to mark the Jubilee. Thus, the 2012 20 pence indirectly serves as a memento of a year steeped in royal celebration. Culturally, it also represents one of the later years before widespread adoption of cashless transactions began to noticeably reduce the role of small change in everyday commerce. The 2012 20 pence remains an essential entry in a complete modern UK coin collection. It is emblematic of the Royal Mint's 21st century approach to coinage, balancing heritage and tradition with innovative, unifying design principles. Though common in circulation, its beauty lies in its understated precision, the bold heraldic lines of dense shield segment, the stately Latin obverse legend, and the mathematically perfect seven-sided geometry. In uncirculated or proof condition, the coin reveals a sharpness and reflective quality that elevates it from a humble piece of change to a miniature work of minted art.